What's up, everybody? Yes, this is a gown I have on. Okay, I've been doing readings all day today, all day long. But you know, I was doing some little short ones on Facebook, and I am the type I don't like to be rushed during my readings, baby. I don't like that. No.
And a cluster.
All right, son. I'm about to do something. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
Well, it's cold out there, but you ain't got to worry about it. You ain't out there. You ain't here.
I know.
What's up, princess?
Can I get Jason ready?
Get him ready now?
Yeah, we on our way.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay. Esquire. I need you, baby. I'm in the middle of a live reading. Okay, y'all. Now, I don't know what decks we gonna go with. I know this one is really, it's on one. Now, let me explain myself to y'all first. Welcome to my page. To be over here, you have to have patience. If you don't have patience, you might as well go ahead and skip past me right now. Because I talk during my readings. I elaborate all through the readings, all after. I talk in between, everything. You know what I'm saying? So if you do not have no patience, I'm warning you that you are at the very wrong spot, because it will always be a situation with me where I'm going to be talking. You're going to be like, girl, just shut up and get it out. It'll get out. It'll get out. But I'm going to talk too. And this is a page. Let me make this very clear. I am more than just my readings, all right? I will read your ass down like, hey, you in a while. You know what I'm saying? I'm cold with my readings, for sure. I have a direct connect to the Most High. Direct. Chosen seed, baby. All day sitting right here in the flesh. Right here in the flesh. But I'm more than just my reading. My pages are more than just my reading. And when it comes to YouTube, I'm just really putting my stuff on YouTube. You know, I'll be 40 on my birthday, okay? I don't be on nothing but Facebook all the time. I'm always on Facebook all of the time, but no, I'm starting to move around. So y'all don't know me, but y'all will. Over here, this page is not strictly about spirituality. Mainly, though, yes, I would say it'll be a lot of stuff going over here that got to do with spirituality. That's for sure. But that is not just it. They about to pull up. He need to.
Oh, you want to read now?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Come on, Jason. Jason, come on. Come on, get up. Come on, Jason.
Huh?
Go with Esquire.
I told you more than one thing. Here's Jason.
My bad, y'all. My son getting ready to go. We got a lot going on around here, but mainly this one right here is to explain myself to y'all. And I'm gonna probably do the reading after I do the explanation. Okay. Now, I am spiritual. I've been on my journey since for 3 years now. I've been on my next month for 3 years now. In them 3 years, I have grown tremendously. In them 3 years, I have learned so much, especially in the last 13 months. In them 3 years, I don't even, the person I was 3 years ago, baby, I am so not her. And I remember I was at a point where, okay, I'm not her no more, but I'm not her neither. I remember I was stuck in the middle. And at that point, I was losing it. I felt so empty. I didn't have my old self, and I know her very well. And I wasn't to my higher self yet, and I'm still not all the way there. But for the most part, we doing pretty good. I dwell in my higher self now more these days. You know what I'm saying? But for a long time, I was stuck in the middle of those. You know what I'm saying? My younger me, my younger self just kept trying to let me know that it was okay. But I had a lot of trauma. I had a lot of shit going on. And I used to be all over the place. You know what I'm saying? I used to be out here wilding. I used to be out here gang. You know what I'm saying? I used to be out here ignorant as fuck. Alright? Ignorant. But, I've always told my kids, don't be like me. All my children, one of my sons just graduated high school last year. My oldest boy, he'll be 22 next month. He done had 23 strokes, okay? So he got like the mentality of a child. The rest of my children are anywhere ranging from 3.5 to 4.0. I don't play that shit. So I've always told my children not to be like me. And I'm one of them mothers. I'm going to keep it flat funky with you. I'm going to let you know every area of my life that I messed up in. And hopes that you will go the complete opposite way. I tell my children everything. I'm not one of them parents who about to sit there and drill you for everything you do and act like I'm perfect and I ain't never did nothing. But all at the same time, I'm not that parent that's just gonna let you do what the fuck you want to do either. See, I'm that mother that understands that children have feelings. Back in our days, you're just a kid. You get the fuck out of my face. I pay the bills. I do this. You gonna do what I say. A lot of us, around my age, we all over the place, and people look at us as a failure, not even knowing or understanding that people have so much trauma, so much childhood trauma, especially in my era, because you didn't have a voice as a child. Well, I know I didn't. You wasn't, just shut up. You talking back now. If you trying to but see, I'm that parent that understands that children have feelings, okay? I'm that parent that I'm still getting over my childhood trauma. And I've made plenty of mistakes when it comes to my children, okay? But I grow and I learn with it. And everything that I learn, I teach to my children. I sit down with my children. How you feeling? I check in with their heart, their spirit, their soul. What's going on is that I know all of my kids if something wrong. My children are nothing like me. I have 4 boys and 1 girl, nothing like me. You know what I'm saying? My daughter, she barely even know. I had to trip out last year because she ain't no fighter. You know what I'm saying? She ain't about to just just go to... And I raised her to be like that, huh?
Everyone know.
Okay. And I raised her to be like that. But it was so crazy because when it came to the point, 20 little girls come to my house trying to fight her best friend. Like, I nutted up. I'm not even going to hold you up. I nutted up. Because don't bully my child, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, damn, Keisha, what did you do? You made her where she don't even know how to defend herself. You know what I'm saying? Where she's afraid to defend herself. Should I say, hey y'all, hi. Children are all walking in from school. All my children.
Get it. Come on.
See, I got my coat today.
Stand up, Flash.
Very good. He has his coat on today. I'm taking. Huh? I thought you said you was gonna have him.
I got me a half
Take
a day.
to the car.
I got me a half a day, Mom.
Get my baby.
I got me a half a day.
We going to Marquez house?
No.
I got me a half a day.
Okay, so I'm not exactly sure where I stopped at because I had to pause for a minute to talk to my children. But anyway, I know I was somewhere around talking about parenting, you know, and me being a parent, as I've said, I've made plenty of mistakes as a parent, you know, but I try to correct those. I talk to my children, you know, I even, my kids even have the right, you know, I had people calling me
I gotta go, please.
you a pussy.
Where'd the dog go?
Because they say I'm too soft on my children, but my children know not to play with me. They know what is going to piss me completely off. I don't have no disrespectful children. One of my sons, we ain't on the best terms. He 19. He in that, I think I'm grown zone. We gonna let that go ahead and flat pass. But ain't none of my children disrespectful. Nobody who knows me can say I had no disrespectful children because I don't. I did not raise them like that, okay? Did not raise them like that. But I check in with my children because I know. I used to live in victimhood, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming to y'all with real, you know what I'm saying? I used to live in victimhood. Like, I ain't deserve that. I remember I used to try to talk to my parents about my mental and stuff, and I would feel so bad because my father would call me weak, would basically call me weak and tell me to get the fuck out of his face. He did not want to hear it. My mama just kept acting like, oh, it'll pass, you know. But I was 16 years old the very first time that I tried to commit suicide. I was 16. I was a child. Nobody took me to get help. And I fucked myself up pretty bad. Nobody took me to get help. That's why I check in with my children, you know what I'm saying? And then I got older and my mental started. I got diagnosed with bipolar when I was 21. I wouldn't accept the diagnosis because I'm like, what? That's that crazy motherfucking shit for real. Like, I had a therapist I used to go to. I had to go 3 times a week. And I'm like, what? That's retarded people shit. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't accept it until I had my 4th son. When I had my 4th son, I got postpartum depression for the first time, which was very ugly. It was very ugly, you know, and it was very ugly. And then when it was over, it took a year, almost a year and a half for this shit to be over with. Once it was over, my bipolar kicked in full force. Everything that I had been diagnosed with years prior to that, oh baby, it kicked in full force. Where I had to start doing massive research on myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? I love you too. Where I had to start doing massive, and when I say massive research on myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is going on here? I was so out of control at this point that I remember having a conversation with my father trying to organize just in case something happened to me if I went to jail or got killed out here in these streets, that my children would be where I want them to be, you know. So I was making plans with my dad and everything about that, you know, because that's just how bad I used to be out here wilding. That's just how bad I used to be out here wilding, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, this page is not just about the cards. Over here, we dibble and dabble in and out of some of everything. Some of everything. I advocate for mental health, drug abuse, and trauma. Because I've either done or been through them all. Now, when I turned 19 is when I got my first taste of really pain pills after my second C-section. All 5 of my children came out. I've never pushed a baby out. All 5 came by C-section. Highly favored. Highly favored. Highly, very highly favored. Okay? You're sitting right here looking at a chosen seed in the flesh. Okay? In the flesh. All the ugly shit that life got to offer, oh baby, I done been down through there. You know what I'm saying? I was very misunderstood. Nobody understand me. You know what I'm saying? So I choose to be by myself, to be at home with the people who do love and understand me. You know, the people who accept me for who I am. Because I have quite a few mental things going on, and I have quite a few physical things going on. Let's start with the mental. First and foremost, I have chronic brain damage. So bad, it cannot be fixed. When I tell y'all my brain is on the hundreds, only reason I smoke weed, I probably shouldn't have said that because it's going on YouTube, but the only reason that I be smoking is literally to go to sleep, because I'm the type, I will stay up for days and days and days and days and days until I do have a mental breakdown. You know what I'm saying? That's just, my shit be on go. They can't fix it. They can't do nothing about it. That came from my first disease, melas, which we'll get to that. But anyway, chronic brain damage. That cannot be fixed. My shit be going. 2, manic bipolar depressive disorder. Let me break this down to you. Manic, meaning extreme. Bipolar, mood disorder. Will snap out. Depression, manic bipolar depressive disorder. That is depression and bipolar put together, and it's manic. It's extreme. So I have extreme depression with this manic bipolar depressive disorder. Manic, again, meaning extreme. Whatever mood I'm in, it's going to be extreme. If I'm happy, I'm extremely happy. If I'm sad, I'm extremely sad. If I'm irritated, I am irritated. If I'm angry, the likeliness of me winding up in handcuffs are very high. If I'm depressed, that's how I've gotten to the point of trying to commit suicide. Every mood, every last one of them is gonna be extreme every time. That's not it. Major depression on top of manic bipolar depressive disorder, major depression too. Which again, that's not surprising. I don't even think that should have been diagnosed on top of this, because I have manic bipolar depressive disorder, so we know if I get depressed, it's gonna be extreme anyway. But nope. On top of that, major depression. It does not stop there. Post-traumatic stress disorder. Don't cut that up real loud. Let me explain post-traumatic stress disorder to y'all people who do not understand. Maybe this will actually help you to treat your loved one a little better. Post-traumatic stress disorder. Traumatic events that have happened to you that gave you this. Post, meaning after. You could have been forgave it. Like, I literally done let go of and forgave so much junk, it don't make no sense. But guess what? Post-traumatic stress disorder, it'll come around again. With post-traumatic stress disorder, that trauma, it keep on resurfacing. And you will feel them feelings all over again. I don't care if it's something that happened 20 years ago. You'll be seeing her crying. You know what I'm saying? That's what angry. Feeling them same feelings like they just happened. Not that you're trying to hold on to nothing. Not that you want to just bring old shit up, because you probably don't even care about it no more. You probably passed it, but it's trauma and it resurfaces. That's what post-traumatic stress disorder does. Post-traumatic stress disorder. It's going to keep coming around. You could be well over it. You could not give a damn. But when it come around, it's going to come around and you're going to feel all that. And I don't like that, because I be seeing her with my husband and he watches me work on myself. That man is so proud of me. He is my strength. You know what I'm saying? He helps to keep me going. Him and these children, no cap. They understand me. They know what I go through. You know, I explains everything to my children. You know what I'm saying? I also have anxiety. Okay? Which that wouldn't be surprising. I also have insomnia, which basically I just told y'all that. I won't go to sleep if I don't forgive. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm telling y'all all of this, but I need y'all to understand something. I am introducing myself. I am explaining everything to y'all, because I am now about to be going on YouTube now too. Everybody on my Facebook already know the deal and what's going on. So I'm explaining all of these things to you because I know eventually I'm going to be asked anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I'm explaining it to you now. Now, I'm sitting here and I'm saying all of this, but baby, I'm not saying all of this so you can feel sorry for me. Oh, she's a victim. I'm not a victim. I'm a fucking survivor. That's what I am. I'm a survivor. Now, let's get to the physical part of things. I have a rare, all 5 of my children have a very rare mitochondrial disorder called MELAS. It's an acronym, all caps. MELAS. I mean, this is so rare. None of the doctors know what it is. We have an emergency protocol that we have to take to the hospital with us when we go to the hospital, so that they would know what to do immediately when we get in there. Because you go saying MELAS to a doctor, they ain't gonna know what the fuck that is. It's only I live in Michigan. Big ass Michigan. It is only 2 families in Michigan with this disease. That would be mine in the Detroit surrounding area, and a family in Ann Arbor. That's it. So, you know, a lot of the smaller states don't even have a single solitary case. There's no cure to it. I have lost 3 of my siblings in the last 6 years, and I'm the oldest, baby. My son has had 23 strokes. But see me, no matter what, you're never going to take that mustard seed. That mustard seed of faith is never going nowhere. I don't care how down I get. That mustard seed is not going anywhere. It's going to be here. It's going to remain here. Because I truly believe he won't put more on you than you can handle. So I do believe that we will find this cure. Because all it is a plant out here somewhere that we need. I'm doing something, Jalen. Be quiet. I think I'm going to stick with like fuel or oil. Sorry, my children are home, y'all. That's another thing, y'all. Will always hear stuff in the background. I have children, and this is their home. So if you're looking for perfect professional, you're not gonna find that here neither. On top of the first disease that I have, which tears up all your organs, that's how I got chronic brain damage. Neurologists say it's from the first disorder. On top of that, I have lupus. That should be hurting like a motherfucker. But again, I'm not a victim. I'm sitting right here talking to y'all. I have my days. In time, you know. If you don't see me for a couple days, I ain't feeling good. You know what I'm saying? That's just it. Everybody on Facebook know that too. If I ain't feeling good, you probably ain't gonna see me for. If you don't see me for a couple days, I probably ain't feeling the best. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, dude, you're being really, really mean. Can you stop?
What are you doing? Get back inside.
I'm probably not feeling the best if you don't see me for a couple days. Now, yeah, so I'm basically giving y'all the whole scoop on me. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually this my YouTube will wind up with a lot of people on it, like my other pages. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know me. I'm formally introducing myself to y'all. Okay? Now, again, like with everything that I just told y'all that's going on with me, it seemed like I'm supposed to be a vegetable somewhere, right? But I'm not. And again, you know what I'm saying? I had my days and my times for sure. But I'm not a victim on no level. I'm a survivor on every level. And that's why I'm here. Again, like I said, I used to be out here on. I was very lost. I was very unhealed. I was full of trauma, and that's why I'm here to talk about it. That's why I advocate for it, okay? Because I know once upon a time I couldn't do this. Once upon a time I couldn't get on the camera and say some of the shit that I say now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to be the voice for the people who are afraid to say. I will be the voice. I will be the voice to help y'all to understand. Now, when it comes to my mental, I just broke that down to y'all. I broke down what I go through. And, you know, people tend to love to walk away from people. I ain't fucking with this crazy man. You know, all of that. But if you really, truly love somebody, to love somebody is to understand them. Even if they not made perfect. You know what I'm saying? Love is a strong word. And me, I take it. I don't play with love. If I love you, I love you. See, I'm the type where if I love you, I'm willing to lay my life down for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type, if I love you, I know you. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, you know, shit happen. People will just walk away. Like, you know, is that really love? What is love to y'all? How deep is your love? You know what I'm saying? Because again, I got mental issues that I never asked for none of this. But it's here. And I just broke down these things to you. And some of y'all people probably experienced this stuff. Maybe you experienced this stuff. But if you are a person who have a family member who go through this, and you just walk away, oh, I ain't messing with her crazy yet. You bold, baby. Don't ever say you love that person again. Because if you did, it ain't nothing wrong with everybody got a phone, picking your phone up, going to Google and looking up this stuff and seeing what it is that these people struggle with. You know what I'm saying? It's called a chemical imbalance, baby. But see, me, I'm a loner. Again, I'm very misunderstood. You know, people don't understand this stuff. And when I have my little episodes and stuff, oh, people will be quick to bounce. You know what I'm saying? It's only gonna be a corner of people who actually and that is why I love being with my husband and my children. I feel like they the only people in the world who truly know me and truly understand me. You know what I'm saying? That truly knows and truly understand me. Those are the people that I like being around. So I'm at home 99.9% of the time. I'm a mother. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to be out here ripping, running the streets, trying to get blowed every chance I get. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what I be on, type shit. Now again, y'all, this YouTube would blow up like everything else. So I'm formally introducing myself to y'all before somebody try to say, oh, I know her. She used to be fooling. Yeah, I used to be fooling. I have grown. You know, I don't live there no more. The place that people, you know, some people just love the unhealed version of you. You know what I'm saying? You're no fun no more when you start to grow and when you start to heal. You were more beneficial to them when you was all fucked up out here. You know what I'm saying? But when you start to grow, people start shedding. Either you see the real, because again, notice the people that say they love you until your ass get in a situation, lose your house, lose your car, not be able to be on the phone helping them through shit when they need you. Get in a situation, and that there will show you where the real love at. You know what I'm saying? Now, that is why I advocate for mental health. Some of this shit need to be broke down. Y'all need to understand. Y'all be hurting us because this was given to us. Nobody said, listen, I want to have this, I want to have that. Nobody asked for that. And I speak for all people who struggle with any type of mental issues, all right? We don't want this shit. We never asked for it. So because of how God made us, you just don't love me. But if you understood me, if you take your fucking little phone that you on all day long and go Google some of the things that I'm going through, you just might. But damn, am I even important enough for you to go and do that? Is your loved one important enough for you to go to Google and see what is they going through? That's why I advocate for mental health.
Oh, nasty.
Drug abuse. Right? Let's talk about because I've been there. When I had my second C-section is when I kind of started because they was giving me Vicodin in the hospital. And I remember the day before I left the hospital, I was so high I almost dropped my baby. So at that point, I refused to take the medicine. Mind you, I just got a C-section. I had 21 staples cut the fuck wide open. Okay? So they like, Miss Avery, you gonna have to take the medicine. You gonna be in so much pain later. I'm like, no. Like, after I almost dropped my son, I'm like, kiss my ass. Like, no. So I refused the medicine for a whole 24 hours. I was in pain. I get out the hospital the next day. So the doctor like, well, can you at least take the script with you? She said, because I'm telling you, if you don't, you're going to be right back at the hospital. So I let her put the prescription in the folder. I never planned on getting it. But we get to the house, about a couple hours with it. Mind you, I ain't had no medicine in the day. Baby, I'm talking about I was in so much pain, it felt like I was going to die. Called my mama, had her go get the medicine. Diners cut it on. Called my mama, had her go get the medicine. And when she got there with the medicine, I was in so much pain, I popped 2 of them bitches.